poking the horse's belly like an experiment, laying it down, then pulling out a knife. "Oh, don't worry, just a joke on the corpse." Will opens his eyes and says with a sad face that his dad has officially retired from the circus of life. He knows Sarah Craver, and it feels like she's the horse that can turn into a king. He knows he won't get caught, or maybe he just danced around this road or threw a party here. Anyway, all of Will's words are clues. The two find Peter from the horse farm, kicked in the head by a horse, which gave him some dimension. His brain can only handle things in a two-hand separation manner, so when Jack hands him the photo of the corpse, he carefully receives it like it's modeling clay. He quickly glanced at it, and then flung the photo back to Jack, as if playing frisbee. After Peter finished speaking, the two walked out of the room, like they'd just wrapped up a family reunion. Jack decides to rush back to the precinct to request an arrest warrant. After all, he's feeling tired and wants a job swap. The medical examiner finds dirt in the woman's throat at the lab. It's like discovering an ancient archaeological site. Will believes that Peter must know who the killer is, like a classic detective and sidekick duo. Will and Hannibal return to Peter's house, only to find it looks like it survived a wild party. Cautious Will realizes, that Peter might be in trouble, or maybe he just lost his marbles. At this moment, Peter arrives at Machu Picchu and sees the black horse lying in a pool of blood, as if encountering a dark ghost. Peter strokes the black horse with sorrow, as if offering comfort to an old friend, and just then, a man approaches, beginning to chatter incessantly like a magpie. The man knows Peter has a head injury, so he starts fluffing his hair like he's giving him a hairstyling session. Will and Hannibal arrive just in time to see Peter, acting like a surgeon, stitching up the horse's belly. It's unbelievable. Will quickly takes Peter away, not wanting him to get any more mental trauma. What a great friend. They move to another room, and Will asks Peter, "What's the deal with that? Bored much?" Peter replies, "I didn't kill him, just a choking prank, a friendly tease." Just then, a finger slowly pokes out of the horse's stitched belly, like it's being animated. Soon, two hands pop out, cautiously opening the stitches like a tiny pencil, obviously here for the fun. Suddenly, a man crawls out of the horse's belly, gasping for air, completely oblivious to Hannibal right behind him. Egg mixture in pan, liver sliced, green onions sprinkled. For all currents assigned dinner. Meanwhile, somewhere at a gas station, a man returns to the driver's seat with coffee, ready to drive. What a coffee lover. Suddenly, a shadow climbs onto the truck. The driver hears the sound and hops out. Gotta say, this guy's really brave. The driver goes around checking the truck but finds nothing and heads back, only to get yanked onto the roof. What a thrill. As the front of the car shakes, blood trickles down the window. It's like we're filming a horror movie. The next morning, police find the driver's body on the roof, but he's been munched by a monster. The body is covered in animal bites, but the organs are all intact. What a picky eater. Jack deduces that maybe a train bearer or wolf attacked the driver, but Will says, wolves aren't ones to crash parties. In the warehouse, a person is at the workbench assembling a tooth. They look like a puzzle genius. Fixing the pipe, opening the release valve, and placing a stick into the machine. Ta-da, just like performing medic. At night, a couple is smooching by the river, clueless they are about to be monster snacks. Talk about romance gone wrong. Suddenly, the monster lurking in the woods strikes, like a ninja, knocking the man off balance. The girlfriend runs away like a movie heroine but stumbles and falls flat. Talk about a dramatic exit. When she turns around, the monster is right there, making her jitter like a leaf. The police arrive at the scene to find it eerily similar to yesterday's case. What a bizarre coincidence. Will closes his eyes, recalling the moment before the incident, ready to use his superpower. Reverse time. Suddenly, a black raptor zips out of the woods, like a superhero, launching the couple into the air. Will tells Jack that the previous theories were all misunderstandings. It's a person trying to turn into an animal. It's like living in a fairy tale. Meanwhile, in the warehouse, a man in gear is getting ready to find his next prey. Seriously, what's happening? He puts the man's body together with the skeleton for a museum exhibit. What an artist. Will gazes at the corpse's eyes, slowly closing them, as if to say, "Don't worry, he'll avenge you." In the upcoming plot, Will's first line is "Hello again." Turns out he's an old friend. His name is Rand, working in the museum, mainly caring for the animal art pieces. What a neat job. At night, he returns to the warehouse, dons his gear, and starts his hunting like Superman. By uncovering the killer's methods, Will informs Jack that the killer seems to be a time-traveling enthusiast. Back at the lab, as the bell rings, Jack cluelessly asks Hannibal, who just happens to have a special story. Hannibal mentions that years ago he met a boy who fantasized about being a beast. Perhaps he's gotten even more wild now.